Welcome back to Circle Club Entertainment for yet another Diecast review here on the channel. And we are back with another authentic exclusive. This one right here is going to be Ross Chastain and his 2023 Coca-Cola 600 paint scheme. Number 1, Trackhouse Chevrolet Camaro for Ross Chastain. What an exciting one to get, because this one was another DMP, as I mentioned. And because I went to the Coca-Cola 600, you know I have to get after these patriotic paint schemes. And this one right here, holy cow, am I excited to have this. It's the first, I believe this is the first, if you don't count the jockey one, this is the first official patriotic diecast for Ross Chastain. As you can see, his name, his number on the box right there. Once again, not a huge fan of these boxes. That's why I'm unboxing and reviewing these. And I know a lot of people want to see these exclusive diecasts, so that's why I'm going to be the one to do it. Here's the back, and there are a ton of exclusives in this wave. A whole bunch of them. I mean, a bunch. Over half the entire wave. And no blurry decal diecasts. So that's a huge upswing for this line. Of course, this is wave 1 of 2024. So they're still trying to finish up 2023 diecast. So that's why you're still going to see 2023 stuff. Without further ado, let's get this diecast, this Ross Chastain Patriotic car, out of the box. Here it is, brand new, out of the box. And I gotta say, so excited. So excited to get so many exclusive cars, especially the Coke 600 ones. That's such a huge race. And to have more cars of it getting made, it's just so cool. So here's Ross Chastain in his Patriotic car. Pretty good roller, just a little bit better roller in the front than the back. Usually I do a roll test with these. This just happened to be one of them. But here it is, out of the box, brand new. And what I really like out of the box, that beautiful white spoiler. Finally, we have somebody with a colored spoiler in this. And the first time we saw this paint scheme was like with a Ross Chastain interview. He was like literally sitting in the shop, the Trackhouse shop, and this car's just casually sitting in the background, and we kind of spoils it. Yeah, it sometimes happens. You can't keep every paint scheme a secret for very long. Just ask Joe Gibbs Racing. But nonetheless, a really cool paint scheme that I'm getting ready to review. So you got number 1 right here. You have Trackhouse Racing, the Chevrolet Camaro front of this car, which is staying the same for 2024 until they get a new one. You have the Advent Health logo with the hood vents and the ZL1 printing. Pretty cool to see that. Matches the real car. The hood vents, pretty cool looking. For the Camaro, I'm still not a fan of the hood vents, but man, if you're going to do them, at least make them like the Camaros have them. Or it's not super big, but it's on there. You could still read Advent Health pretty good. You have no windshield banner or nothing because it's an authentic car. So I have no idea what veteran's name was going to be up there. Which is really sad. I would rather them have that up there, but it is what it is. You have Sunoco, Goodyear in blue on the fenders, but yellow on the wheels. You have NASCAR salutes and the 75th anniversary logo. This car, I'm actually... I can't remember. Is this thing supposed to have chrome numbers or not? Dang, how... man, I really should have looked up a picture of this. I'll let you guys know if it's accurate or not, if I can. But yeah, nonetheless, you have a red number 1 right there. You have Ross Chastain. Because you got to remember, the Authentics don't have the chrome numbers. They straight up said they're not going to do it for budget reasons. You have Chevrolet, Moose, Trackhouse. Then you have Advent Health, Jockey, Siemens. And on the back you have Worldwide Express and Kubota. Really like how Advent Health's logo looks with the new number placement. I think they did a good job of not making it look so bad. Here's the back of this thing. You have Advent Health, number 1, Quaker State, Camaro ZL1, Chevrolet. Camaro logo is not as big as it usually is, which is nice to see. Just a little bit smaller of a Camaro logo, and that's what they did for this one. You have Advent Health and Advent Health, deck lid and roof, and the number 1 on the top. So for the paint scheme itself, one thing I do want to mention, this could be changed later. I know Jimmy Johnson's going to be running the Advent Health car at the Coke 600 as far as I've researched, but it does not have a patriotic design, which is kind of odd. You figured that they'd do what they did with this car, make a patriotic, because they have the ability to make a patriotic Advent Health car. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe they'll fix it. Who knows? But back to this diecast. The numbers, let me check. Are they the same on all the sides? Looks to be. Yeah, they are. So on all sides of the car, you have the black shadow, a thin black outline, a white outline, and a red number fill in with the white slash for the iconic Trackhouse font. Pretty good looking number 1. because this diecast is number one. It is the number one. I'm telling you, it is the number one exclusive. Really, really awesome to have this one. So let's get this diecast or the paint scheme review on. So you're going to have some little shooting stars on the front corner right there. The front corners of the OEM details, 3 of them. And it does have a slightly different shade for the one in the middle. The rest are like dark blue, and they have like a light blue like star. Pretty cool to see that, as you can see. Because there are multiple shades of blue, so you have this really jagged... I don't know if there's any gradient on it. It looks like there might be a little bit of gradient. Oh yeah, there is a little bit of gradients inside. It fades from like bright blue to dark blue. Has a bit of red. Kind of like swooshy, jagged stripes on the side with a few stars inside of it. You have like a few white stars, a little blue star right there. Another light blue star right there. And what I like about it is, yes, you have all these like red, white, and blue stripes across the side, but you still have a little bit of the watermelon on the side. Because remember, Ross Chastain is the watermelon, man. You got to have that on the car. So they kept that on. That's what that green and red there is. It's all about. Really, really nice. I mean, for a car that really only has side designs, kind of like the Bowman one, where it's just only the sides are designed. But this, in my opinion, is done just a slight bit better. The Bowman one might have more detail on the side, but this, to me, is just a bit of a cleaner attempt at it. But yeah, really nice. I love how there's different shades of blue on it, and there might be slightly different shades of red. The red looks a little bit be the same, but the blue, because it switches, looks really, really nice. Almost like origami style, like just the way it's kind of like cut and folded looking. I gotta be honest, I really like the side design of this car, and it's the same on both sides, as you could see. Really nice. Love these Patriotic paint schemes, and Advent Health did a really fantastic one. Of course, you got biofuel right there. The back is just plain white, except on the bumper. You're going to have a star here, 2 light blue stars, and then 2 dark blue stars right there. So, kind of shooting across the back. Very clean and very sharp. And it looks like the side right here, you got a bit of silver here as well, like maybe like a shadow effect. Kind of pokes over to the back bumper right there. Nothing on the deck lid. Nothing on the roof, just all plain white on the top. It's mainly just the sides that have the paint scheme on it. Like I said, not complaining at all. This thing looks fantastic. Sometimes a clean paint scheme is better than a clobbered, cluttered one. And I gotta say, I really like this Ross Chastain car. It's probably my favorite Ross Chastain car in my collection. Maybe a little biased there because it is a Coke 600 car that I saw in person. You don't have the honor and remember on the wheels. That's the only thing that's messed up. Other than that, it is a pretty good looking car. So, black roof rails, and it's a splitter white. Not splitter is black. But time for the 360 view of this car. Here's the front of the car. Here's the hood. Here's the right side of it. Like I said, I really like this car a lot. Like the red, white, and blue on top of the white background is just fantastic on this thing. Here's the back. Here's the deck lid. Beautiful. I just love how the spoiler is colored on this one. Here's the roof, the top profile, the left side, and the chassis, the underbody of this thing. So a few final words on this car. I really like it. I love this. I love Patriotic cars, and this one for Advent Health being, this is, I believe, their first attempt at it, a Patriotic car. I gotta say, for the first time around, not bad at all. Not bad at all for this one. So here's the box of it again. Like I said, these things, no magnets, nothing like that. Just the box and the car itself. But what do you guys think of this diecast review? You guys like this car? Are you gonna get it? I hope you guys would get it. It's exclusive. This is the only way you can get it, if you can find it. I literally got all these at the Lionel Racing retail store, and then like the next day that I went, they were all gone. So definitely get these as soon as they hit the shelves, because you're never gonna see these again. I promise. And for you Coke 600 fans like me, all the Coke 600 goers are definitely going to be looking for a lot of this wave. So, thank you all for checking out this diecast review. Comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next diecast review here on Circle Club Entertainment. And always remember to make sure you know what you're doing when you're putting decals on your diecasts.